confession. My friends like you better than they like me.
Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, a love story hits the big screen. Benjamin Walker and Teresa Palmer star in The Choice. They play the two romantic leads, Travis and Gabby. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thanks for
Am I
having
going to
us.
need to bring a whole box of Kleenex for this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring them along.
That's just how it is with Nicholas Sparks' movie, isn't it?
No, he's good at that. He gets you crying.
He definitely does. So I was reading about the movie, and basically kind of like The Notebook, but there's this love. You basically don't expect that the two of you are going to fall in love, but of course you do, because it's a love story, right?
It's inevitable.
Did you all read the book as an actor? Do you read the book before, or do you just read the screenplay and then go back and read the book? I mean, how did it work for you two?
We both read it after.
Yeah.
Because his characters are so vivid, and you know, what if the guy in the book's so much more charming than I am? So I just wanted to kind of save it for after.
Charming. You recently got married, so you have to have some sort of. I mean, I think if we asked your wife, she'd probably say you have a little bit of romance.
Sure,
in you.
I
At
got
least
her
I hope
fooled.
so.
Yeah,
You
exactly
got
that.
her fooled.
Yeah.
Does that help you nail the role then?
Well, I mean, understanding love and finding love certainly helps. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're from Australia,
I am.
right? And
Yeah.
so playing a Southern girl, there's no Southern accent
Well, there's
in this,
no,
though, right?
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay. All right.
I'm a Southern girl, but she's been around. You know, she's been to different states.
the world.
She's seen the world. It's more of we wanted it to feel like a universal story, so it's not just a story about people falling in love in the South. And
Did
so
you lose your accent though?
I had to lose my accent, but doing more of a standard American accent.
How hard is that to do
It's-
that?
you know,
She's
I-
a pro.
Oh, well,
She's not a
thanks.
walk in the park.
I grew up watching so much American television, and so I was just always hearing the American accent, and then you work with a dialect coach, and that's it, really.
Yeah. Now, do you stick to the screenplay like in these movies? Like when you're doing, or is there any going off the script at all, or do they pretty much keep you like this is how it's going to work?
They let us play around quite a bit, and,
really?
and luckily we had great chemistry and a very similar sense of humor. So the screenplay's kind of like a playground. They say you can go on the slide, but whatever you do on the slide is up to you.
Okay, the
Yeah.
first like intimate moment between you two, that's got to be weird. A little weird?
Well, it was, you know what, it's our jobs, but we also were so comfortable with each other as well. And I think these movies really live and die by the chemistry.
Right.
And because we just had that in spades, we could goof around and laugh about it. In fact, we would get into trouble. Sometimes we burst out laughing in the
Ruining
middle of
takes.
something, like, oh my God, so
Yeah.
sorry, we have to do that again.
Take two. Now, I read in the last 2 years that you have filmed 9 movies, so we're going to be seeing a lot of you.
Yeah, you guys will be totally sick of me in a year or two. You're like, get her off the
No
screen.
such thing.
No way, right? No way.
Keep them coming.
Charmer.
Yeah. Well, what do you hope people take away from this film, the viewers?
Well, we hope to have a good time. In our opinion, it's a lot funnier than a lot of the other Nicholas Sparks movies.
is.
And if best case scenario, you leave this movie and you call the people you love. Those little choices, forgive me, in your life where you could, text your mother or have dinner. You know, that moment of, actually, I need to choose my relationships and the people I love.
Are we all going to love you at the end of this movie?
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean,
Heartthrob over
at least
there.
like me.
Are you
Yeah.
ready for that though? Because I think whenever you look at the past Nicholas Sparks movie, the guy in the lead role always winds up being like this huge Hollywood heartthrob afterwards.
true.
As
Are
long
you
as
ready
I
for that
keep
stardom?
health insurance, I'm okay. You know, that's
As
my
long
only
as you
goal.
just keep working and have a job, right?
Yeah.
Thank you both so much for being
Thank
here. We
you.
want to let
Thank
everyone
you.
know that The Choice opens next week, so February 5th, just in time for Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Funny how that works, huh?
Mhm. Weird.
We'll put a link to the film on our website, fox4news.com.